Welcome back to Do It Myself Garage. I've got a Christmas gift here that my aunt bought for my granddaughters, and it is a dollhouse. And much like IKEA, it's some assembly required. So I already had the box open. I was testing out my camera settings, and so let's go ahead and get this unboxed and start assembling it. This is going to be interesting. We'll see if I can follow the instructions, and if there's anything I run into that's out of the ordinary, I'll try to point it out, and maybe this will help you if you're have to put one of these together. Change my camera angle there a little bit. Alright, so here's the instructions. Shows all the pieces. Looks like it's in English. It looks like in 5 different languages, all in one. So it doesn't look terribly complicated. So let's see if we can follow it through. Alright, seems pretty straightforward. Sections 1, 2, and 3 go together with screws A. So let's get that done real quick. Okay, so that was pretty straightforward. They have little stickers on here that show the number for each section. So I've got 1, 2, and 3. Number 1 is the one with the front door. And 2 and 3 are here. Here's number 3. That goes here, and number 2 goes here. Okay, now it's just a matter of getting the screws in there. Now, the screws have different colors on them. You've got green and tan and white, so I'd imagine you'd want to use them to match the colors. So we will be doing that. And so I'm going to pop all the A's out first so I have all the colors. I'm not going to use any power tools for this. I have found over the years that you really want to do this stuff carefully so you don't strip stuff out or crack it. Of course, the drill I have is so gutless that it probably wouldn't matter. So I'm using the green ones down by where it shows green grass on the outside so that it kind of matches. Stay out of my way, Mr. Door. Well, you're just going to be in the way, aren't you? There we go. Okay, that's in. I'm going to do the next 2. And I'm going to use the white-headed screws for these. And in the picture, it shows these slots being closest to the bottom and the gap on the top. Obviously, the one in the back is pretty easy to tell because it has this cutout here. Oh, down here it has this little cutout. And if you do it right, the printing faces up, so it looks like it has carpet or hardwood floor or whatever the case might be. So pay attention to that or you'll be putting it together twice. Just running these in here. Like I said, I color matched the green, color matched the white. They did that for the adults most likely. Kids don't care. But it is a nice little attention to detail. This last screw in. Okay. Now I'm supposed to put this number 48 supposed to slide in here. And that's the back wall. Let me grab that real quick. It's supposed to slide. It's supposed to just slide right down in here. 4A, not 48. So 4A right here just slides down in here. Oh, might help if I put the design the right way, facing inside the house. Let's see. I say that just kind of goes into these slots right here. And I'm sure when I put the end piece on, that'll hold that in place. So that just slid down in there. And yep, now I got to put the other end of the house on, and that'll hold that in place. So now I need section 5, which is the other end with the windows. Obviously got to put this on right side up. And I'm going to use 2 green screws again. Wouldn't have to stand it up on end like this. Okay. The next instruction says to put 4B in. So 4B, another decorative piece. And I'm going to tilt the camera back down here. Tilt this whole house down. Show you what we've got so far. Let me back the camera up just a little bit. So, there we go. So now 4B needs to go in. See, this is the back wall for the second floor. Okay. Then we got to put on piece number 7. Our phone stuck to it. Okay, here's piece number 7. And this is going to go on. Oh, I never finished putting the screws in this other piece. I should do that real quick. Forgot to do that. So got the screws here. I just didn't do them on that end. Okay, bottomed out. Okay, let's see, what does it show? Does it show? Just shows 3 screws. Oh, there's a bar right here supposed to go in. I missed. Looks like it's called number 6. It's a little support. Let me see if I can find him. Oh, you know, I never opened this other box. It might be in this big box here. Oh yeah, here it is. So I had this other box that I hadn't opened. And sure enough, if number 6 isn't sitting right on top. Okay, so this has got to go in here. And I will use the wood colored screws for that one. There we go. Okay, now I'm done with that. Now I can go on to step 4, which is putting 4B in here. Now step number 5 is putting this piece number 7 on the top with the slot to the back, just like that. So imagine that has a slot that slides in there, yep. Okay, and then it has 3 screws, and it looks like probably 3 white screws. White, white, and white. Again, it matches just matching the outside decor. Definitely not over tightening those screws. Just go till they bottom out. That also keeps you from scratching the paint off the screw. Okay. Alright, let's see what the next step is. She's coming along pretty nicely though. Looking nice. Okay, step number 6 is another one of these braces. Now if you have a real stubby screwdriver, Phillips, that might be very advantageous for this. I have one, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary. I got the other one in, no problem. I'm just going to tilt this down so you can see where I'm at. Down under here. Put the screw in here, get it lined up. All right. Now, the last step in step number 6 shows putting these little stairs in. So they must be in this box also because I don't recall seeing them yet. Here's the stairs. I like the stairs at my grandparents' old house. Very steep. Okay, looks like it just tucks under there. So the staircase just goes in. You got these two little round pieces right here, and it goes in. See, the stairs has a little lip that hangs out. So it goes in, like I say, pretty steep looking. But those go on the bottom, and then what you have to do, you have to lift the floor up to tuck in under these stairs. And then once you do, kind of slides into place and locks. Alright, so now looks like we need to put some inner walls in. Here's number 9. And looks like a refrigerator and a clock. So put the refrigerator in the kitchen. Ooh, that looks like it fits a little tight. Oh, that's good though, it won't come apart then. Okay, so there's that wall. Guess the clock goes in the dining room and the refrigerator goes, that's supposed to be the kitchen, I guess. And upstairs, looks like you got a sofa. So when I just noticed, I put the other one together. You got a short notch and a tall notch. And that tall notch goes on this outside wall, right here. And then same thing on the top, though. That tall notch goes to that outside wall. The short notch just holds it in place in the floor. So just put this in here. And just pull it and slide it up into place. And yes, it's going to make a little bit of a sound when you do it. But that ain't coming apart. So, very cool. Alright, so the walls are in. Step 9. Looks like we've got 2-part number 11s that go up on the top up here. And I remember seeing them right here. Little brick walls. And looks like they don't have a front or a back. So I'm going to go up here. And those take screw D. So 4 screws to hold that wall in. I would imagine you'd want the hearts up to match the rest. Alright, got those in. What else we got to put in now? Alright, so obviously the furniture doesn't go to the outside, the brick does. So put the brick up like that. Must be an outside porch is what that's supposed to be. And 4 more screws labeled D. So the kid that's getting this is actually my twin granddaughters. They're 3 years old. And they are going to absolutely love this. I assembled a car for them this fall. A little electric car. Which apparently a whole bunch of people must have bought for Christmas. Because I had a bunch of people watching my assembly videos. So if you've bought a electric car for your grandkids, or considering it, I'd encourage you to check out that video because kind of gives you an idea what you're getting into. It wasn't that bad to put together. It's a little intimidating maybe if you don't do a lot of stuff, a lot of mechanical stuff like that, but it wasn't terrible. Alright, so this one was giving me a little bit of fit to get started. What I did is I loosened up these two. I must have had it tilted just a little bit, and now these started no problem. So keep that in mind if you're having a hard time. This inside piece here, also I had to kind of hold it out so they're lined up with the screw holes. But apparently when I tightened this side over here, it kind of tweaked it a little bit. Now it's good. All right, now on to the next step now. Oh, so B and C are these little pieces here. I'll open it up and I'll show you real quick. And if you've ever seen these before, but this type of a screw, okay, it's kind of built into itself. So I'm going to need an Allen wrench, which is provided. So one end uses an Allen to hold it, and that's your nut. Pink will go right there, and the red will go on from the outside. And screw right into that. I can get it started with the screwdriver without needing the Allen wrench, but in order to get it tight, you'll have to have the Allen wrench to hold it. Actually, probably don't tighten that down until you get the other one started. Same thing here. Pink goes on the inside pink wall. Red on the outside here. Now that I got them both started, now I can tighten it down. Go. And now wall 14, wall number 14. Okay, I'm gonna back you up. I'm gonna raise you up a little bit. There we go. So wall 14 goes right here. And that gets 2 screw A's, which is the only 2 I have left that are red, which happen to go into the red trim on the house. So perfect. So far I'd say the instructions are pretty good. It's starting to look like a house. Alright. Let's get this on here. Get all your screws started first. Okay, so this is the roof for technically the back of the house. Tilt you up a little bit more here. Oh, I've got some deer running through my backyard. Alright, so that's the roof for the back of the house. Turn around and do the roof for the front now. And you can see they got the curtains on the inside here. That's just kind of plain on the inside here because you wouldn't see this. If I mention a deer and then don't show you, I suppose that's not very fair. They are right here in my backyard. They're technically in my neighbor's backyard right now. But they come right out to feed. Let's get out of the glare over here. There's 3 or 4 does right there. And there'll be more coming. There's a herd of about a dozen or so. Alright, let's get the rest of this roof on. We got 2 last screws, that's it. Alright, getting a little confused here. This appears to be a piano. They're showing you how to put all the furniture together. No, they don't show you how to put all the furniture together. That must be the only one that needs assembled. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. So that used up everything except for the extra hardware that they sent with. So there's bunk beds, which my granddaughters actually have bunk beds. So there's steps up to the bunk bed. A lamp for the corner. Well, I'll put the lamp down in the living room. Sorry about that. I had you pointed at the roof still. Alright, so just been unpackaging all this stuff out of here. You can see I've got a whole bunch of furniture in here. Got the bunk beds, which my granddaughters I think is really cute because they actually have bunk beds. There's a sofa, there's lamps, tables, everything. It looks like this is a piano. Styrofoam, let go. Looks like these legs just push in here. Piano. Well, I guess piano goes in the main room on down here. I don't know. It kind of shows pictures of everything where it's at. Kind of on the back as the wallpaper. So yeah, they can have fun with this, putting stuff wherever they want. Doesn't have to go in a certain place. Again, I don't know where all this stuff goes. I guess that's what imagination's for, right? Oh, we got a bathtub here. Oh, you gotta have a bathtub. I don't see a bathroom. Oh yeah, here it is, over here. There's the bathroom. With a tub. I mean, it's actually made out of wood. It's not plastic, so that's kind of cool. We'll put the piano in the kitchen. How's that? Yeah, it works really good. They're 3 years old. They don't care. They're going to be having so much fun with this. So, hopefully, kind of me going through the assembly of that helps you out. Helps you maybe decide whether you want to buy something like this. And obviously, they didn't take that long. I didn't edit hardly anything out of the actual assembly time, other than me running off and doing other things. So yeah, that's actually pretty easy. It's very sturdy. I'm very, very pleased with how it is. It looks really, really nice. I'm fairly impressed. I can't wait for my granddaughters to get a chance to use it. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe, check out my other videos if you would. Thanks again. I'll put links in the description on where my aunt got this and the little people that come with it and everything. So thanks again, everybody. Have a great day. See you in the next video.